Okay guys, so here is the GC which is next to the hood, and then we have the helium gas here. First we turn this on, and this is already on, and here we have the helium I said tank. Here is the GC system, and we turn this on after we turn on the gas, which is already on. This is the auto sampler, and this is the syringe. That is gonna be, we're gonna set it to automatically inject. Here we have the column. That's the column. That's the basically capillary column. And then this is already, when you come, this is already, the gas is already on, the system is already on. What you're gonna do, you are going to start with the unknown mixture of two. You put it inside here until the middle is enough, like around the middle of it is enough. You put the cap on. Don't tight the cap, just a screw to close it. Don't tight the cap, and you're gonna put it in the here. You can see I have a sample here. These are basically in the back. There are four. The first ones are the four alcohols. We use a solvent, methanol actually, a solvent. And here is the, when the column is washed and the syringe is washed, is gonna put the waste here. So you should make sure always the first four are gonna be half full up to the line, and the end should be always empty, not more than half full. So when we're gonna come here, first we start with the basically a starting condition, which you're gonna start with when you go see your lab manual, and I also have it in the PowerPoint. So what you're gonna do first is start to work with the faster flow rate. You're gonna choose the correct flow rate. So when I already picked it up, see it's bolded. When you click on it, it's gonna be already basically bolded here. Then I'm gonna go to method and edit entire method. So for the first part, you're gonna play with flow rate changes. You're gonna click OK, but make sure here when you reach the injection source, you're gonna choose GC injection, because you want the GC to do it automatically, the injection. If you do manual, you're gonna always wait, for this to happen. That we don't do manual, we just do the automatic one. Then this comes us. This is the automatic injection. So you're gonna put 0.2 here, 0.25, but it's gonna go to 0.2 because it go with 1 stick fig. Then these are the solvent washes, the column and the syringe. We don't change it. We don't change also here anything. Then I go to inlet, and I don't change the top. I just change the bottom to split and 50:1 ratio. That's it. Then I go to column. I change the flow rate to 5. So I start with the flow rate of 5. I don't change anything else. And basically you are done here. You say apply, and you say okay. So the system is now ready. Our detector is gonna be TCD. We say okay, and make sure you're gonna height reject should be 40. We don't want the small peaks be picked up by the integration, so it's gonna be, make sure these are 40, and you're gonna hit okay. Then these are gonna be just okay. Just reporting is already set. It's gonna print for you after it's done. And we are gonna go to sequence and sequence table. This is only one row, and it's gonna start from 201. So the first sample you put at 1, it means 201. So you can see it's 201. I'm gonna put my initial, for example FC, and then I'm gonna put my flow rate, 5 mil per min. And then if you are 3, put your initials here. Then I'm gonna choose, make sure that should be the faster flow rate. You're gonna choose the correct flow rate here, the correct basically method, because we use a faster method. You should make sure you pick the correct one. And the injection is 0.2, same, but make sure choose here the faster flow rate, and here 201. And if you want to do more than that, you're gonna add more. You're gonna append the line, you're gonna add more, and then you're gonna write your, so if you go here, append line is gonna add more for more than one. That's gonna be the second part that you're gonna do. You're gonna put 9 here actually, and you're gonna put 9 samples there, and you're gonna hit OK, and you're gonna run sequence. So run sequence and OK. Here I'm gonna put run sequence, and see this is coming. If this is ready, you're gonna see that it's gonna start. So if it's green, it means ready, and when you hit, you're gonna see this coming. It means it's gonna start injection when it's ready. You're gonna see a start run. You don't touch anything. It's gonna start run, and you're gonna wait actually. So you're gonna see that first it's gonna wash the column and you're gonna see and syringe, and this does several times. That's the method. It's gonna put in the vase, in the bag. That's the several times washing. Now it picks up the sample, washing again. That's again washing. Now it's going to start to inject. So it injected to the column, to go inside the column, and then basically just washing the syringe again for the next time. This is just how it's made to do that every time. Then we're gonna wait. If you want to see this online signal, you can go to view and go to the online signal, view online signal. You're gonna go single signal window 2, one or two, one, and then you're gonna go to change, bring the first one, add the first one, and it's OK. So you're gonna see, it's gonna see the online view actually coming. After it's done, it's going to print actually. You're gonna go automatically, it's gonna print in the printer, and I'm gonna go and pick it up. After this is done, you're gonna basically you're gonna go again the same method that you are, and you're gonna go again to method, edit method, and you're gonna change the flow rate only. And basically you want to do the same with 4 flow rate, 3 flow rate, 2 and 1. So it's going to be 5 different injections with the same. You don't need to change it. You're going to keep it and just change the flow rate on the system and run it. After that, you pick the best flow rate based on the separation of the peaks that you see. The one that has the peak, more sharp peaks, more symmetric peaks, and more separated peaks. That's going to be the best flow rate you're going to choose. And then after you are done, you're going to go and then basically go to the choose standards. We have 7 standards. You're going to have the 7 standards, and then one unknown mixture, which is the one unknown single unknown in it, and then you're gonna do the basically 3 mix standards. So there are going to be 9 samples, one unknown single component, one the 7 standards. You're going to put in these. So there are 7 standards. These are the 7 ones. You're going to put each of them in here, and you're going to put the lid on, and also mixture of the 3 standards. So you're going to add these 3 standards in one of these and mix them very well, and put the lid on and mix very well and put it. So it's going to be 9 samples. That would be your second run. And then you're going to come here and basically again in the same one, pick the correct flow rate that you like, that you see that is best work. When you go to edit entire method, then you're going to pick the correct one. Then you're going to go to sequence table, add the name and initials of those 9 samples, and you're going to basically click run, and it's going to go. So that would be the second. The last one would be the temperature gradient that we're going to do. That would be only 1 sample. So you're going to do first 1 sample that you're going to in different flow rate, then you do 9 samples, and then it takes time. For sure about 5 to 10 minutes is going to be each run. So you're going to wait until the printer comes out. You're going to also see the online signal. Again, you're going to choose the best flow rate, and then for the last one is a temperature gradient. There is already one, which is this one, faster TCD ramp. This is going to be the one that we're going to route for gradient. That's the last step you're going to do. You're going to basically put the last standard, the 3 standard that you mixed, you picked here for the last run. You're going to keep it only one, the one that you already have 3 standards, and then you are going to pick it and then run basically using this TCD ramp. How you do it? You're going to go to the basically the sequence table, and over there you can pick this one actually, which is TCD ramp, and you're going to hit run, and it's going to do it for you. So that's the 3 that you're going to do.